Praise Ja. Morant is back, and these days he's done spinning the block with the Glock. Now, dude's just spinning on the court. There's no doubt that when Ja is not injured or suspended, he's a true menace and an NBA superstar. Flashy and athletic, you might think he's going to take a shot, but nope, it's an alley-oop. Then again, it might seem like he's headed for an ordinary layup, but oh no, he's added a 360 to it. And all this just shows us that this is not the same Ja Morant we are witnessing. It's no longer just raw athleticism. Ja's now also turning out to be a fine leader and a capable defender. And did you know he's now averaging fewer turnovers than ever? In this detailed breakdown, we take a look at how this new improved Ja Morant came to be and just how far he can carry the Grizzlies. Ja Morant is one of the most entertaining NBA players ever. Many have compared his style to the likes of Allen Iverson and D. Rose. In fact, many consider him to be the next face of the NBA, which is why he can't be seen in the club with a firearm. But you see, there's a lot of similarities between Ja's on-court and off-court life. He likes to be flashy and slice through defenses charging towards his goal. And while this leads to ticket sales, hype, and exciting highlight reels, they also lead to low efficiency and injuries to image and body. Well, after the whole gun drama and suspension, he's feeling good.
Me personally, I feel mentally good that I haven't, been in, many years. I'm in a space where I'm, very comfortable. I was constantly, talking to therapists. I've been doing, Reiki treatment. I've been doing anxiety breathing, different stuff to, help me manage that and, release, all that stuff from my body.
Kudos to his therapist for helping him find a way to channel all that goodness and maturity into his game. Now, when Ja drives toward the rim, no one can tell what's going to happen. Is he going to make a deft pass? Is it a layup? Or is it a dunk? Or is it something we don't even have a name for yet? You never know until it happens. So far, he has managed to balance his signature high-flying style with control and smarter decisions. From the guy whose dad used to worry about his athleticism to the guy whose fans had to worry about his landing when charging toward the basket, to now being the guy whom we don't have to worry about as much. This season, Ja's scoring an impressive 25.4 points per game on 46.5% shooting from the field. But his game doesn't stop at the rim anymore. He's added a consistent three-point shot to his arsenal, sitting at 35.7% from beyond the arc, giving defenders yet another layer to worry about. And of course, Morant's court vision is top tier, and in their game against the Lakers, it was evident. But it's not just that. It's his ability to deceive defenders with an eye game that would make Hawkeye proud. These days, instead of charging headfirst every play, he's mastered a blend of agility and finesse, slipping past defenders, switching the ball from his left hand to the right before making a beautiful layup. The sheer difficulty of guarding Ja has elevated the Memphis Grizzlies offense as he forces defenders to spread out, thereby opening up opportunities for his teammates. And if the opportunity comes while the ball is with the ops, he could also make the crucial steal and still be well positioned enough for a Ja dunk. During a conversation on JJ Redick's podcast, Draymond Green praised Ja's basketball IQ.
The smartest players I've played against is by far LeBron, Rajon Rondo, and Chris Paul. When I'm playing it, and who's creeping up into that category is Ja Morant.
On that podcast, Green also revealed that playing against Memphis always feels like a chess match, and that's because of how Ja moves the Grizzlies' pieces on every attack. Morant's preferred left-hand drives and his skillful maneuvering in tight spaces allow him to outplay defenders near the basket. His unique mix of crossovers, in and out moves, and spin transitions is not just fancy ball handling anymore. It's all calculated. And the result is not only higher assist numbers, but better quality ones. I mean, who dares throws a dope lob while sitting on the floor? His chemistry with teammates like Edey, who's the guy for the screens, or LaRavia, who sometimes finishes off from the lobs, has changed Memphis's attack. These days, alleys and dunks reign supreme, and when Edey pulls off the screen, Ja is unstoppable. In all this, one of the most noticeable improvements is the fewer turnovers. Gone are the reckless moments that plagued his earlier seasons. Ja has learned to pace his game, and although it's still early in the season, this can only get better. When Draymond says Morant plays like a chess master, it's because, like actual chess masters, he recognizes defensive patterns. When deep in the paint, he often pivots from shooting to passing, creating open jump shots or hockey assists. With Edey making the screens, Morant easily slices through, but rather than aim for the basket, he lobs for easy baskets. I think part of what we're seeing this season is a Morant that understands that he's no longer just the Grizzlies star, he's their leader. And he's fully embraced his role as Memphis' franchise player, stepping up as both a mentor and teammate. And you can tell that he loves his teammates. Just look at how he hyped up Yuki after he got his first point against the Lakers. And as for the game in the game, I think we can all agree that he came out on top, regardless of how small LeBron was telling us he was. They got the win, and in the post-game match, Morant let us know he had revenge on his mind.
What is it about this Laker team? It always...
I don't like them. They knocked me out of the playoffs. And then last year, we had a game and they came in here and popped it on our home floor when I was in street clothes. So I wasn't a night. We told them that last time too.
But look, revenge and trash talks aside, Morant has grown as a person. Off the court, dude has taken strides in maturity, becoming a symbol of hop and resilience under the spotlight. From navigating media scrutiny to giving back to the Memphis community, he really has stayed true to his city, and not many athletes in any professional sport can say that. But then again, can he deliver the championship to his city? Morant's offensive prowess may steal the show, but his defense has quietly become just as powerful. His stats are a testament. With 1.8 steals per game and a heightened presence in the passing lanes, he's become a menace for opponents on both ends. I mean, only the very best in the league can make highlight plays both on the offense and the defense in the same match. Also, dude has refined his on-ball defense, moving from a player vulnerable to blow-bys to one who can effectively contain elite guards. One of his standout improvements is his ability to challenge top-tier scorers. In matchups against legends like Steph Curry, Ja has risen to the challenge, showing his tenacity and footwork. He's learned to anticipate, disrupt, and defend at a level that enhances Memphis' defense. And at this point, there's no doubt why Ja is in the MVP conversation. I mean, he's now the complete package. A scoring machine, a skilled playmaker, a dedicated defender, and a steady leader. His 25.4 points per game, combined with a sharper court vision and refined defensive approach, are all MVP qualities. Memphis' young core, bolstered by the future face of the NBA, has a shot at greatness. Maybe not this year, but a couple of great moves can really improve the team's chances. I mean, one can only imagine what a player like Jokic would do with the kind of space that Morant creates, or a shooter like Curry. We thank God it's probably never going to happen. Nonetheless, in a league overflowing with talent, Morant's journey from a raw, high-energy star to a fully realized leader is turning heads and dropping jaws. His 25.4 points per game, paired with his knack for creative assists and intense defensive stops, has the whole league watching. With some decent support, Ja could cement his position as the cornerstone of an unstoppable Grizzlies dynasty. Right now, Morant is one of a select handful of players who sells tickets and increases ratings almost by themselves. That combination is massive in a small market like Memphis, and paramount for a franchise looking to build a winner with staying power. Can they win the championship now? Well, what do you think? And would you say the Ja versus LaMelo debate is finally over? Let us know in the comments. And if you thought Ja Morant's improvement was something you needed to talk about this early in the NBA season, we actually need to talk about what the Cleveland Cavaliers are doing. Watch this video next.